Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Autobot Skids figure. What we're going to do in a second on this video then, we're going to unbox him live, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. We're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him. We can have a look at how his new combining weapon gimmick works with his own and a few of the other figures as well. And of course we'll do some comparisons with him, some other Skids figures in the Generations toy line, and his original Generation 1 self. Now, before I open this up, I'd like to thank Robot Recruits. That is the online store in which I pre-ordered and purchased this from, and as you can see, they sent him out to me nice and safe. Right, let's also have a quick look at the box, because I think they're really making an effort, which they should do, to be honest, especially for mint and seal box collectors, to do the artwork. It's brilliant. They started it with Kingdom, really. Earthrise had the lovely artwork down the side like this, which is of course there's the legacy artwork, and so did Siege. But then when they went into Kingdom boxes, they really I suppose upped the ante, and these are beautiful pictures. On the side you've got the full length of the bot, you've got the head bust there, and you've got the alternate mode on the front. Absolutely lovely looking. Right, let's have a go at opening this guy up. And I'm going to open it up from the bottom, and the reason for that is it's just going to be easy for me to get it out. And then I think also I've found as well that I can flat pack the box as well, but that's my reason for doing it. While I'm undoing it, I'd like to remind anybody that if they've not subscribed to this channel, or if you're new, you just found me, please hit that subscribe button for me now, because it really will help me out. I don't just do new figures, I do reviews on pretty much any Transformer figures that I've got. Right, what else have we got in the box? We've got the instructions, which is of course sporting the lovely new legacy colours, and for now I'm just going to fold this up. I'll leave it there out of the way. Actually, let's have a look at him. So yep, he's got quite a few accessories, to be fair. So is the original G1 figure. He's just sitting in there. The doors, the whole back kibble of the alternate mode is all hanging out the back. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to set him free from that, and then I'll come straight back to you. Okay then, so we're going to start off with some first impressions. I've literally just set this guy free from the packaging. Just be aware that you need to adjust and move these doors to do so, to be honest. I suppose if we leave the doors open like that, it reminds me straight away of the Binaltech version of him. But let's have a look at this head sculpt. It's lovely. It's great. Really good use of his original colour scheme. Nice and bright. Lovely tamper-graphed Autobot logo there. Good use, I suppose, of the silver and the... Yeah, it does look like the front. I've just noticed this big gap there underneath him. That is quite big, actually. I hadn't noticed that, and again, I hadn't seen it in hand. I've just seen some pictures. Overall, he looks all right. I think he definitely looks better from the front, because there is that big gap I've just noticed there at the side, and I can see already why some third-party companies have done some filler parts for him. With regards to accessories, he's got what looks like an axe. He's got a little missile launcher, and he's got, like, I suppose, a twin cannon. Again, pretty much all homages to his G1 accessories, which I will show you in more detail later on in the video. Articulation wise, the head, as we'd expect, rocks backwards and forwards, spins all the way around. Shoulders, we can see these are quite stiff actually, all the way around, out to the side. Ooh, differently out to the side, how I expected as well. Bicep or elbow flexion. There is a wrist, is it? Yep, there's a wrist swivel on here. There's a waist swivel, hips, side, front, knees, and of course, yep, ankle rock. Everything you'd expect from a new figure. That's why I don't tend to spend too much time going through the articulation process on it. Right, what we need to do now then is have a detailed look at him in his alternate mode. Okay guys, so we're back. He's in his alternate mode, and it's pretty cartoon accurate, isn't it? It looks brilliant. It's a lovely little Honda City Turbo, and yeah, it looks great. Apologies for no transformation process on this video. It will be uploaded separately. I can't really pick too much fault with it. There is some fault, but it's only if you really turn it upside down and you have visible head. Of course, it is literally there. You can't turn it round either, because the back of his head is attached to this. But again, you've really got to turn it fully upside down to have a look. Maybe you can tell there's a few things there, but otherwise, I'm not too fussed. I think it does look good. I like the translucent blue on the windows. And again, I just like the detail on it. I think it does look very good. If you're wondering what it looks like compared to the original, it's again a great likeness to the original, isn't it? Skids all of a sudden, as I say, after having no real figures at all of him, he's got this, and he's got the masterpiece version. So I'm pretty impressed, very impressed with the masterpiece version, and very impressed with this guy as well. Obviously they're at completely different price points, so it's a bit unfair to compare the two directly. But let's have a look at what we can do with the weapons then. So we've got ports on the roof, ports on the side, and we've got these three weapons. This one's relatively new. It's like an axe stroke thing. What I mean by new is the original G1 figure had a missile launcher, which I'll show you. In fact, I can show you now. It had the missile launcher here with the missiles, and the twin laser as well from G1. So that's very, very similar. So there's a couple of things we can do. We can pop this on the side there if we want. We can then pop this on the side here if we want, and actually we can't put that on the top. What I should have done is had a proper look at it and just try and work things out. There's loads of different ways that you can play around with this. This will even attach there. No, it won't at all. See, I'm learning things as well as with you guys. So you can build a super weapon. So the way that you would do that, funnily enough, is if we take this and if we pop this onto, that's the way I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. The back bit, of course, not that. And then the side, this you can attach to the side as well if you want. And then this will fit on the roof. I've got to be honest, it doesn't look that great, does it? I think that's the picture of it in the instructions as well, to be honest, unless I've got it wrong. Nope, that is the picture in the instructions. In fact, no, it's not. You can do this in the instructions as well. So we can put this under here. That's looking a little bit better. It still kind of looks like Skids with a mohawk. Yeah, not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that. I like the fact obviously you can combine it, but yeah, not a fan. What I think I would rather do is just have maybe, I don't know, maybe the rocket launcher on the side, and then yeah, maybe that's about it, to be honest. I don't really know. To be honest, I don't really think it needs, as you can see, all the attachments on the roof. But I just wanted to show you, I suppose, how playable and I suppose the options that you can do with it. Right, we're going to come back for the final time in the robot mode, and that's the way I'm going to be displaying him. Right then, back for the final time in the robot mode, and I do really like it. I've said that already. So what I'm going to do is, let's see how we can use his weapons in this particular mode. And now we can definitely use this as an axe. Yeah, we can. There we go. We can put this, what I would do is I'd probably turn his forearm that way. Again, a bit G1-esque, and oh, wow, there you go. Well, at least you can see that if it does happen to you, it's not going to break it. That came off very easy, but luckily it went straight back on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this. I'm not going to combine them. I'm just going to put that in the middle like so. Now, I think that looks better. I really like the look of that, to be honest. I like the idea of the combining weapons, though. So by the time I've opened up all the rest of my legacy, I'll probably do a separate video of all the different ways that we can combine them. So if I was going to try and copy the G1 figure, what I'd do is I'd put the twin blaster in the one hand or on the forearm, as you've just seen. The axe, obviously he didn't have at all in G1, so let's carefully take this out, put that there, and then I believe if I turn it round at the back, yeah, there we go, we can store, how's this gonna go? There it is, there's the little port. So we can, if we want to, you can store the axe. In fact, you can store anything you want behind it. Again, I love the fact that you can do this. I think the fact that you can store everything on the particular figure, it means obviously you can put the box away, and of course it means that you haven't got to worry about losing anything from it. Well, let's slide this guy out of the way now. This isn't going to be the greatest comparison, but this is his Thrilling 30 versions. That's based on his IDW. And again, I mentioned about we don't have many Skids figures through the Generations 1 line. So this was, again, pretty much about 10 years ago with the Thrilling 30 line. Legacy is celebrating the 40-year anniversary. Right, this is what we wanted to see. This is, again, the original G1 robot mode, and it's a brilliant homage to it. As I say, I'm not going to get the masterpiece out. Masterpiece is far superior, but again, 3-4 times the price, so it wouldn't be fair to do a comparison of that. Anyway, guys, this legacy lineup is starting to, we've only got, as I said, I've only got 2 of them done so far, but they look absolutely stunning. I hope this helped you with your decision if you were going to get one yourself. I've already had some lovely comments from people saying that these videos do actually help them, so that's great to know. Thank you very much for watching. Please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.